I remember a time before the cascade dried up. Here in Verda Stello, the four nations of plant and bug people flourished and thrived. But the great waterfall that fed the land slowed to a trickle, revealing a vast salt sea and unknown islands. The only guide were the words of the 13 dried carvings. The water will slow to fall, but the tides are turning. Find the infinite lake to replenish the world and discover the salmon who will grant you a wish of whatever you desire. This marks the beginning of the tide, as many green folk hauled onto ships to find the infinite lake and maybe riches, adventure, excitement, and purpose along the way. And what exactly is a salmon? Is that a berry? That was 50 years ago, and the tide rushes forward ever still. There are many stories caught on the wind between sails, but why don't we hear just one? Of a butterfly gunman with clipped wings, a ripened and explosive piece of produce, and a witch made out of tea. This is Join the Party, Camp-Paign 3, The Rising Tide.
I'll sing you a song that all green folk know.
Until the water falls home. That only began 50 years ago. Until the water falls home. We seek the deep lake and a wish-granting salmon. Until the water falls home. So hoist up the sails and load up the cannons. Until the water falls home. A rush on the tide, sail through the cascade, an adventure ships, a ceaseless parade. I dream of roots buried in the deep alone, but we can't well sleep till the water falls home.
Last time on Join the Party.
Cammy goes on her big nerd walking tour of the arcane barrier protecting Small Key Island. After running into green folk versions of Amanda McLoughlin, Brandon Grugle, and Eric Silver, she learns that the barrier is set and secure, even though sea monsters have been rowdy recently because they've been eating something. Then we compete in round 2 of the Bullseye games. Troy reveals his wings in a magnificent spectacle, which gains the crew the highest marks of round 2. That puts Troy at 2nd overall behind Kid Cervantes. In the 3rd round, the duels, Troy gets first pick of his opponent as the sharpshooter Cactus skips forward to the semifinal round. The tournament is coming down to the wire, so the tournament arc is just ratcheting up. Let's get the party started. Oh, I always knew they were going to win. They're my friends from back home. You know, the Hold. Well, I'm just a young carrot woman out in the town, and I have to say, if you're not betting on Troy Riptide, well, you have something wrong with you, honey. And then the whole crowd laughs as Lucky Edie walks out with just 100 people dripping off of her, being like, "Edie, tell me more about Troy. Is he that jacked? Of course, I'll tell you about all my stories. Back over here in my house, let's just have a party and let's not really talk about Troy all that much. He's such a dreamboat, but I'll tell you only if you listen to my stories that are filtered through my perspective about him. Come on, fellas."
I hate that she followed us.
I am the most neutral you could possibly be about Lucky Edie.
Famously.
Hey, look at that person I know.
Hey, you have a name?
How much do I remember you?
Whether I do or I don't, I got a mechanic for both.
Regardless if I do, I feel fine in both ways. Yes, as people are streaming out of Small Key Stadium, the stars shining in the sky and bouncing off of the sea glass, stationed beautifully around the top of the stadium, almost like a crown, as if it was the goddess of the sea, which we don't believe in Verda Stello because of the
That's a pretty image, though.
Dominant monotheistic culture. But maybe some people might believe in it. I don't know. Question mark. As everyone is throwing themselves into night 2 of the Bullseye games, they're probably going to have to go home or to their holds or out on a job in a day or two. This has real, like, Saturday before spring break ends energy.
I was going to say, do they, like, drink all their alcohol on the first night, and now they're, like, don't even want to party at all, and too many leftovers?
No, they got to double down, but it's worse.
Oh.
As you walk into the competitive village, you hear a grasshopper with a clipboard say, "If you haven't fucked now, do it now."
Get your fucks in.
We didn't buy a metric ton of pirate-grade condoms for you not to use them. Hey, all the young and women out there. If you're with a penis haver and he says that he only can fit into pirate size, he's lying. And then your healthcare teacher puts her entire arm inside of a condom.
I just thought a pirate size would just be like a sword, and then that's just renders the condom ineffective.
It's more durable. It has to hold up in sea air.
Yeah, I was thinking extra durable. Julie, what were you thinking?
I was trying to think what that possibly could mean.
Sure.
Just like a peg leg or something.
Can hold hammer in a pinch.
The parrot likes to watch. All right, Lexi's go.
You can put a bunch of doubloons in it and carry it around if you need to. Yeah, no, it's fair.
It is see-through, but, apart from that, it's good in a pinch.
Hey, we are the only actual play podcast that will make sex education jokes, not just sex jokes.
It's true.
We're the thinking man's. We're the thinking man's actual play.
That's true. Family friendly.
Yeah. Hey, we're educational. Come to us for your sex ed.
Let your kids listen to the show and learn about pirate sex.
Yeah.
Sex ed.
Hey, here's the thing, Brandon. All sex is pirate sex.
That's true.
Love is love is pirate love is love.
Great.
I went to a public school, so we only got, like, heterosexual sex. We didn't talk about pirate sex at all. And I think we're really... It was
really
hard
Because
for
no
me.
pirate sex is straight. No pirate sex is straight.
Yeah, because they have peg legs and they're on ships, so it bounces up and down. Yeah.
On a hammock if you're lucky.
Did not think that this is where this intro was going to go.
As the population spills out into Small Key Island, ready to hit the town to drink all of the remaining creme de menthe and sambuca they have left,
Delicious.
and try to just make whatever drinks you can out of that, and suck the marrow out of the weed crabs that are scuttling around.
The chloroform, please.
Right. You know, the wonderful thing about evolution is that everyone turns into a weed crab eventually.
That's true.
Hey, the night is yours. I think
That's what they called me in high school. Weed crap. Sorry, continue.
the night is yours. In my head, the days were spread out like opening ceremony and then round one, because round one is relatively quick because everyone goes at the same time. And then day 2 and day 3 are this longer affair. So I think it is like fully nighttime. In my head, all of these events start at sunset so the sea glass can catch the light. So I think it's like fully nighttime. And y'all can do whatever you want. People are out in the town. You can go back to the competitors' village. You can do whatever you want. And your ship, alongside all the other ships, or you assume all the other ships of the people competing, are underneath the stadium in the competitors' quote-unquote dock parking lot.
Well, guys, I said that I would try to meet up with Three Lips, try to make things a little better. Left things on kind of a bad note last night, so I wanted to go meet up with him pretty soon, but I can do whatever until then.
Okay.
No, go repair your friendship.
Yeah, do that. I mean, offer, it still stands. He wants to be a pirate, you know?
Yeah,
It seems like he super doesn't want to be a pirate, but the offer does stand.
cool. You guys are the best, thanks.
It stands on a peg leg.
Yeah, nothing wrong with the peg as a leg.
That's true. No?
It's the best kind of leg.
True.
Imagine several peg legs. The best kinds of legs.
I know you told me I wasn't supposed to speak, but there's
God
a lot
damn
of
it.
innuendo that's involved. And I'm not saying it, but I'm pointing out that it's around.
You are saying it, though.
Well, I have to get more secrets. Goodbye.
Wait, hang on. Guys, remember that thing we wanted to get from that boat and that person?
Yeah?
Could he help?
Who, me?
Oh, God.
Aurello Threepwood? Of the House of Orange?
I don't
Oh,
know,
plan to help
Aurello.
us.
Disgraced son, cousin, and uncle?
Are you willing to do somewhat of a, I don't know, under the radar mission? Or are you just here to kind of like spectate and pretend that you didn't sleep in all 3 of our bunks?
Troy, my good green folk.
Man,
A lot of goods.
So many
Lucas.
goods.
I'm here to do both, darling.
Jesus Christ.
So yeah, you know the competitor what doesn't have a face, or maybe he does, but it's all poking out of like an armor thing. Looks pretty uncomfortable.
Sounds familiar. I guess I did see that at some point.
Yeah, so his name's Radbert, and he said he had a pretty important journal on his ship about like the kind of mission we're on, and you sort of infringe on our hospitality recently a lot, so it would be great if maybe you could like find that for us or trade something of yours for it. That would be a big help, even temporarily. You could put it back, but just temporarily.
Troy is not implying your body, but we're also saying that's not off the table.
To blooms, your sanity, your life, whatever, you know?
Troy picks up a generous handful of prophylactics from a bowl nearby.
I guess I can be convinced. I'm more of a talk to people, figure things out, gather secrets, distribute secrets, loose peels, sink ships sort of thing. But
Oh,
I guess I could get a little bit more hands-on, if you know what I'm saying, Troy. Sorry, my hand's already on your chest. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do that.
We don't need to know your methods, please God.
yeah. Troy removes the hand from his chest. You can talk to him too. He said he'd be happy to show us. So if you up to you, do it how you think is best. But
Show us the poem.
Yeah, I want to see the
Show
poem.
us the
Of the poem. Of what? Can you give me more context for this exactly?
It's in a book, and it's about keys.
Keys.
Yep.
Books. What is it?
It's one of those rhyming ones, so you remember it better.
It's a rhyming.
Oh, that's why they do rhyming poems.
Yeah.
It's a rhyme about keys.
Why would you rhyme it if you don't have to recite it later?
Okay. I mean, I'll see what I can do. What is he like? What is he into?
Big
great
cannon.
He's into big cannons. Okay.
Not talking a lot.
He doesn't really talk a lot. All right.
Pirate stuff.
Pirate
things.
stuff. That's good, Cammy. Yeah.
I mean, he likes to win contests, I assume, you know?
I mean,
Yeah.
he's not doing such a great job right now.
Got him!
And you see Cammy and Umbi do the best high five you've ever seen in your whole
Like
life.
radiates across the island.
You guys are on a roll today, man.
Campaign 1, I would make you roll for it, but here, Campaign 3, you got it. It's fine.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's growth, yeah.
I can work with nothing. I would just rather you say honestly that it's you don't really know. I'll get my way in.
Nah, that's all we got.
Yeah. It's going to be inside of that armor. It's going to be dandelion, and then filling the crevices in between is going to be a lot of orange juice. If you know what I'm saying.
I knew you were the man
don't.
for the job.
I'm getting close to him. That's what I meant.
Okay.
Super don't want to think about that anymore.
But yeah, no, he said it would be down by his boat, so maybe you can check it out or catch him in the village. Was he at the party last night? I don't remember.
Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe he might be down by the party.
I read
Okay.
his tea leaves.
Yeah.
How much should I say that I'm close to you? You know
Not
what? I know
even a little bit.
I know the answer to that. Not at all. All right.
Yes, correct.
But for my own reasons, not for the ones that Cammy's just said.
Yep. Exactly. Also, you want to touch the wings as a little thank you?
I don't want to watch this.
I rolled an 8, so Aurelio cannot keep his cool and immediately puts his whole face on your wings.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. That's enough. Okay.
It's just so strong. There's no muscles in here, but are there muscles in here?
All right.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
I'm gonna have to get like a mosquito net from my bunk to keep Aurelio out.
I'll just chew my way through on big. All right. I'll see you later. Don't wait up.
I didn't think about him having teeth until just this moment. And I don't like it.
Yeah, incredible.
Hell yeah.
Oh, I love her.
All right.
I'm concerned. Should I go after him just to like make sure he doesn't get himself in worse trouble?
Nah. I mean, you
Okay.
can if you want to.
It's up to you.
Yeah.
I know that he's a big goof. And Julia, I'm not saying this to convince you one way or another, but like if you were to, click over and look at the bio of Aurelio Threepwood, he is kind of like a secrets guy. He is a merchant of antiquities and secrets.
He's an information broker, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. He is an information broker, so he can hold his own even though he's a giant goof and a disgraced member of a royal Craggish family.
Okay.
Just
All
the
right.
softest pervert. Just the softest pervert.
Just putting your head on a freshly down pillow of perverts. It's October and you finally put your flannel sheets on the pillow and you pull a blanket so right up to your chin. He's that kind of pervert.
Pleasant.
All right.
So yeah, what do y'all want to do? The night's yours.
What do you guys want to do?
I mean, I think Cammy is going to send a note to Alicia just to be like, hey, do you want to go on a fun little mission with me in the morning? Super early.
You can't do a mission without me getting my stink on it.
Wonderful.
XXX smelly XXX.
Incredible. Cammy just responds back, see you at dawn.
Not unless you see me or smell me first.
I will probably smell you first. That is fair.
I miss this.
Cute.
Okay, I have something I want to do, Eric.
Sure.
I don't know why that
Uh-oh.
makes me say uh-oh, but the tone really is a uh-oh tone.
Here's what I want to do, Eric.
Sure. I feel like this is like in a musical where like the piano's playing and it's like we're gonna do a comic number right now. It's gonna involve speak rapping.
My name is Umbi, and I'm here to say I invented hip hop.
Well,
Back in my day.
I assume everyone's sort of like gathered around the fire again this evening.
Yeah, y'all can split up. In my head, you were still back at the stadium. You can all go do whatever you want, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to head towards the competitors' place where we sleep
Yeah.
and hang out around the fire.
Sure.
And is one Kid Cervantes there?
That's a good question. Good question. Yeah, I think that almost everybody who was there the night before is back around the fire. Because this round took longer, people are a little bit more dead, though. They're like a lot more energy, so it's like a lot of people are like in ice baths. It's like people in the locker room like took ice baths and got wrapped up by the trainer, and now they're just trying to cool down. So it's less of like a party or a hang sesh like it was the day before, but it's certainly like people are around. They're just kind of waiting it out until they can go to sleep, or at least the more conscientious competitors certainly are.
Yeah, got it.
Frembois is tending to the fire again, and she says, "Hello, friend of Troy."
I tip my flower.
My bug.
you doff your flower.
I doff my flower.
Listen, it's up to you. How much do you think Archimedes 7's is still hanging all over you?
Oh, Eric, I would prefer it if Archimedes 7 was still hanging out.
No. I think that he's waiting. He's sitting completely straight backed on a chair. Like on a big slouchy outdoor lawn chair that got left from the last time there was a Bullseye games. Somehow he has perfect posture on it.
His back's not touching the back.
No, his back's not touching the back at all. And he's like, Trickster Oracle, please come here. I have much to say, and I need to parse about whether or not you're telling me the truth or lies. And part of my growth as a person, and eventually becoming the builder, is part of me figuring that out. But you know your secrets and everything. Please sit down, please.
My non-biological son. Thank you for waiting for me.
That's the first time anyone's called me a son, biological or not.
How were you born?
Well, we're all born, but we're immediately put into a training program and called contestants from the beginning.
Oh, right. Jesus Christ. Okay.
Why is that strange?
Gabby is not there. That was a Julia reaction.
is that not normal? Is that I have no context for the way that I live my life.
All right. Archimedes, follow my lead. And if you have any good ideas, speak up.
I will. All
Touches
right.
his nose. And then touches Archimedes' nose. And then touches his nose.
Archimedes touches your nose and then touches where the nose would be on his skull moth face on the back of his head.
Cute.
I got it.
I want to sidle up to Kid Cervantes.
Cool. Cervantes is wearing a similar outfit as yesterday, but this time it's like the sunrise of the American Southwest. a lot more goldenrod or orange or blue going into yellow.
Beautiful.
Feeling
beautiful.
confident. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Big pants still.
Yes, of course.
Mr. Cervantes, how are you?
The cactus man turns towards you, pivoting just at the waist.
I was impressed by your showing. I thought you were a man who might enjoy another good competition. I'm a little bored, if I'm honest. Tonight's a little sleepy. So I was wondering if you wanted to play a special game of drink to drink with me.
Interesting.
It's it's an overstock variation, you know? But if you can't handle it, you know, if you want to stay fresh and bright for tomorrow, I understand. But I thought it might be fun, liven up the evening.
Yeah, give me a charisma check.
I like it.
Can I do persuasion?
Yeah, sure.
13 plus 5 for 18.
13 plus 5 for 18. Man, when
Nice.
when your grandpa tells you to do something, you sure do it, huh?
Yeah, you do, son.
I love
Eric.
being mocked by an old man.
Yeah.
Oh, God. What do we do? Kid Cervantes looks at you with the holes where his eyes should be.
Horrifying.
It's horrifying every time you describe it.
And then Cowboy sidles over to Cowboy sidles over to a picnic table with a random array of chairs that have collected here at the competitors' village. It seems like it's on.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, excellent. Okay, so here's how.
Oh, you're not going to leave me out of this competition. Me, Archimedes 7's future builder of Hot House.
Absolutely not. I actually need you. You're a very important piece of this puzzle, Archimedes. We need a third party to fill the drinks and mix them up, so me and Kid don't know, which one's in which. You know.
Oh, that's so funny. But you wouldn't, but you wouldn't besmirch my reputation as future leader by not letting me compete in a battle of wits, understandings, and drinkings.
I mean, I guess if you want to play, you can play.
I'm playing. It's on.
Frambois, can I borrow you?
Fine. Only because I want to see other men drink the wrong thing.
Yeah, I think you're gonna like this, Frambois.
Absolutely.
So, here's how we play Drink the Drink in Overstock.
And I grab 5 red solo emptied out walnut shells. I don't know. What do we drink out of?
That's fine.
Solo cups.
Solo cups are fine. The solo company exists in this world. Canada.
Wow. And French.
So, here's what we do. So, this is actually only a one-round thing. There's no betting involved, but it's really about the merit and the courage of the competitors. So, in one, we put a normal creme de menthe, I guess.
And Umbi pours a little bit of creme de menthe in one.
Just the nastiest, mintiest smelling liqueur.
I think it's gonna be pretty obvious which one's which when you play the game.
And to be clear, that's the good one. You do want that one.
Good to know. Hard to tell.
In this next one, we pour a little truth serum.
And Umbi opens up a vial, pours some truth serum into one.
Do you actually have truth serum?
Yep.
Oh boy.
Incredible.
Oh boy.
In this next one, we put a little oil of Taggart.
And Umbi puts a little bit of oil of Taggart in another one.
In this next one, we put a little bit of potion of growth. And then in this last one, we just do it's a good one. It's just like a potion of climbing. So we just put a little potion of climbing in there. Now, we got Frambois, mix them up. And then at the same time, we announce the numbers of the cup we want to drink from. And then we drink that drink. And we have a round of what happens next, but what happens next depends on what you drink, right? So,
We're using the divine spirits and also this occasion to expand our minds, much like they do in Overstock, just kind of doing whatever and saying it's more of a transcendental experience. Because I've read plenty of books of where you're from, dear Umbi,
Yeah.
and that's my understanding. And please do not give me more clarity on your experience.
No, that's exactly 100% correct.
Wonderful. Of course, I know everything. Of course.
Sure. So though in that order, that's 1 through 5, or I should mix up the numbers.
Julia, can you write down 1 through 5 and choose where to place all these things, and then me and Eric will do like rock paper scissors or 1 2
Sure.
3 go. And
Can you list me off the 1 through 5 again, and then I'll
Yes.
pick an order?
So we've got Truth Serum, Oil of Taggart,
Okay.
Potion of Climbing,
Okay.
Potion of Growth, and then just Creme de Menthe. Which is a kind of potion if you think about it.
Okay.
Yeah, it makes your mouth really minty,
Yeah.
and you take 2 points of uncomfortable damage.
All right, I got our order.
And if anyone wasn't clear, this is a game that they play in Overstock, like in frat houses, just as like a joke because it's stupid and pointless. But
I love the idea of this is like it's Bible college, but like also college.
yeah, 100%.
That's funny. I had to ask Amanda. I'm like, what is Bible college? Is it a joke? Is it a lie?
No, it's not.
Yeah. Cool. All right, let's do it.
Okay. So on the count of 3, you don't need to roll if you want.
Wait,
to.
hold on. Hold on a second.
What?
I need to make sure that I am at my fullest capacity here. Are you going to try to use your senses to pick out the one you want?
No, this is a game of chance.
Eric asks, "Are you lying to me?"
No, I'm not.
Okay, beautiful.
So
All
the
right.
game is you want to drink the regular one, the creme de menthe, whatever, and then you want your opponent to get one of the detrimental ones, right? So like, let's say you get the potion of climbing or whatever, and then you take advantage in the final round. You take advantage of what your opponent drunk. So
I see.
whatever it is, but you don't. It's very much like a let's see what the fates have divined for us, what the planter ultimately decides they want for us.
I'm predestined to be perfect, so this is wonderful.
That's true.
All right, let's do it.
Okay, so on the count of 3, we'll hold up our numbers and we'll say it out loud. All right, we'll do it on go.
Yeah.
All right, 1, 2, 3, go. 1.
Okay.
All right.
I was hoping we would drink one of the same ones.
Eric, who has which? There.
4 is for Kid Cervantes, and
Okay.
2 is for Archimedes.
And now, Julia, I want you to describe what happens when we drink these drinks.
Great. Oh boy.
So everyone, grab your drink, and we'll take a swig on the count of 3.
Okay. All right. 1, 2, 3.
So I guess nothing obvious happens to Archimedes.
Sure.
Oh, he's gonna be so disappointed.
Umbi grows 2 sizes.
Yeah!
Yay!
Oh, whoa, whoa!
Which is hilarious.
He's not gonna fit in the bunkhouse.
And Kid Cervantes, we've never heard him speak really, but when he does, it's gonna be the truth.
Yay! That's what I was hoping for!
Wow.
What did Archimedes get?
Archimedes got climbing,
Incredible.
but he's not gonna start climbing stuff. So I was just like, what? No.
So he has an advantage on athletics checks for 1 hour for climbing.
Incredible. So Umbi grows 2 sizes. Umbi immediately goes boom, 10
Bust
feet
through
tall.
the ceiling.
Whoa, God!
Outside and be like, I don't know if anything worked on me. Hold on. And Archimedes immediately starts climbing Umbi like a climbing wall.
Incredible.
We're so close now.
All his bumps and bruises on his skin.
Yeah. Archimedes hangs off of ear hair.
Like King Kong.
Yeah, like King Dog flings himself on top of Umbi.
Wow.
And Kid Cervantes pensively is looking up at Big Umbi, and Frembois is saying, "Oh, I'm so glad they stayed by the fire tonight."
I love her.
There's no such thing as the divine in Le Mans. That is where things go to die. But luckily, you all believe in it, so you're just doing things like this. This is incredible.
I love her.
So the potion of growth, it lasts for 1d4 hours, and I did just roll a 4, so I'm
Oh
going to
my
be large for 4
God.
hours. Great.
I hope you're gonna sleep outside.
Umbi's gonna sleep outside. fine.
Oh my God, Brandon.
And technically, Eric, you need to succeed on a bomb saving throw or become poisoned for the hour for truth, like quote unquote poisoned for truth serum.
Oh.
Oh, it's fine. I'll just do it.
Okay.
I think that's part of the thing is you're willingly doing it.
Submitting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
Cool.
fail your saves automatically.
Yeah, because you're drinking it willingly.
Yeah.
So
Got
that's
it.
fine.
Kid, how you feeling?
Kid raises one arm and gives a spiny thumbs up.
Great. Kid, let's see. How do I test this? What did you get? How do I do this?
Kid takes out cushion and a little cloth and starts cleaning them.
Aw. That's cute.
Let's see. Kid, can you please reply no to this question? Are you a cactus green folk?
Kid screws up his cactus face for a moment. You hear the sound of almost like Velcro coming undone as you see a mouth start to rip its way through the cactus skin.
Everything about Kid Cervantes is so cool yet so horrifying.
Yeah.
I know, it's so good.
I don't think I understand your question. So the answer is no?
Well, you answer the question. I want you to say no, and then I'm going to ask you to the
I feel
following
compelled to say no if that's the proper answer I'm supposed to say.
You're not actually asking him a question if you're telling him what the answer should be.
Okay, well, I didn't know you could talk, so it's nice to hear from you, actually. Are you enjoying the game so far?
I didn't know I could talk either. Here I am.
Oh, God, this is the first time you've spoken out loud?
What? When you win something 7 out of 10 times it happens, you enjoy it for what it is.
You've won this contest 7 out of 10 times?
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
Who's beat you in the past?
Who beat you in the other 3?
I don't spend time thinking about things like that.
That's fair. That's a good point. That's how winners win, you know?
He's too cool to answer our questions truthfully.
Does he want the prize? What's the deal?
Yeah, do you want the prize? My good colleague Amanda, who's past the fourth wall, wants to know if you want the prize.
You don't have to do that. They're helping you. Well, for this one, yes, of course.
Do you know what the prize is? What it does? What's it for?
Yes, do you?
Not really. Could you tell me?
I know as much as the tablets say. It's part of the infinite salmon rhyme.
What's the last part?
Do you know the whole rhyme?
Would he?
Would he know the whole thing? No, I only know parts of it, but enough to know that a key made of clouds is important.
Oh, God, cool.
Is that one we didn't have yet? Or is that one we had?
No, that's the first one.
Okay.
A key in the sky.
Gotcha.
So, how many keys do you know? Like 3 out of 4?
I know 2.
Oh,
You know 3?
No, I only know 2.
Well, I know the one.
What do you know?
Well, I guess it's 3. I'm not first time speaking.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to figure it
It's
out.
hard,
I
it's
know
difficult.
that I know. Here's an interesting thought. I know none of the keys except for this one, which I've seen. I know 1.
Okay.
But what parts of the rhyme does he know?
What parts of the rhyme poem do you know? Just 2 lines?
I mean, it seems like there are only 2 lines, right?
Yeah, that's what we thought too. Okay.
Yeah.
I just want the audience to imagine that Umbi is yelling this from like.
It's booming. I think it would be interesting to find all the keys. Though, of course, I've already achieved my goal.
What was your goal?
Well, he he like swirls one cactus hand around, gesturing from everything. Things like this. I come and go as I please. People know who I am. I'm the best at what I do. It's a good life.
So you're sort of like a professional competitor kind of thing?
In the way that
living on the Great Salt Sea is a constant competition, I'd say yes.
Okay.
How often do you think, in whatever we do, there's an opportunity to definitively say, I'm the best? You know, especially when it comes to gunsmanship. You shoot down a quick pirate, you shoot down a big pirate, you shoot down a lot of pirates. It's all subjective. But here we are, ranked in order. I like it.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
So I think I would say I'm the best sharpshooter out here. Definitively.
Yeah, I mean, right now the numbers bear that out. But has there ever been any time you've lost before? Like, what was the thing that made you lose before? Was it like, did you have some kind of weakness, or like, are you not good at some part of this contest or another contest or something?
It seems like I've drank the truth serum, so I'm going to try to answer this question carefully. Of course I have weaknesses.
What are they?
See? Practice speaking. It's good. Well, I'm not so quick on the draw. I can make up for it, of course. What about you? What's your weakness?
Well, right now I'm like 12 feet tall or something. It's pretty big.
Big target.
Big target. My age, I'm probably gonna die sometime soon, you know?
But you're gonna do it according to what you want.
I mean, according to the planter, whatever the planter wants, you know?
Ah. You really are from Overstock, aren't you?
Yeah. Was that in question?
You never know what people say or don't say. Ordinarily, you don't get one under truth serum unless they throw themselves into a fun game to pass the time.
Yeah. That was really a mistake you did.
A mistake, an experience. It's all of that.
That's true. It's fun. I had a good time. Did you have a good time?
I'm currently having an interesting time. There's a grown man sitting on your head like a child.
Is there anything we could offer you in terms of money, favors, information, or anything else that would maybe make you or allow you to bow out of the competition? Or maybe throw the next game?
Or give us the prize.
Or if you do win, is there anything we could trade the prize for you? You know what I mean? Like give you to have the prize for us? Words are hard when you're this tall.
Oh, that's a good question. What does Kid Cervantes want?
Would you want one more night with your love that you haven't spoken to in 10 years? Would you want a reconciliation with your parents? Would you want 12 doubloons?
Okay, here we go.
This is some Fae bullshit.
If I end up with the key at the end of the contest, I will give you the key if you help free my siblings from the underwater prison.
I think you got yourself a deal. Is the underwater prison here or somewhere else?
It's not here.
Okay, cool, deal.
How many siblings are there? Where is it?
A pirate's handshake.
We spit in our hands, and then I reach down 12 feet. And then it, like, hurts to shake his hand.
Yeah, it stabs you in the hand. With this handshake, I swear, at an exchange of bounty and booty, and ideas and ideals, we'll do for each other what we can to survive on the Great Salt Sea. Yar.
Yar!
And we shake.
Ooh, so good.
So, how long does this last for?
It's probably like an hour.
Oh.
Just like real quick before we go, but I'll let you go, but what do you think about my threads? Do I need to update my style?
I can't tell now. You've busted through all of it.
That's true, I am nude.
As you look down and you're mostly just your shirt and pants are just covering your crotch right now.
Real Hulk situation.
Yeah, real Hulk situation. Well, I'm concerned when the truth serum ends, I won't have a mouth anymore. Interesting.
Do you want that?
What I want doesn't matter. Either it is or it isn't.
Can you real quick write down before you go to sleep, like write down where they are and who they are and how to get them?
Oh, if I end up with the key, I'll let you know.
Okay.
I have to hold up my end of the bargain before you can hold up yours.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Cool. I like you, kid.
I like you as well. Old. Kid. I rolled a 2 and a 3. Archie goes, whoa, and falls off of your head.
Hey, it's Amanda, and this midroll is brought to you by the sweet, sweet feeling of a cool shower on a hot day. I know it's a simple thing, but I've done, a good 2-3 a day for the last couple of weeks, and it really makes me feel like a pirate. I mean, if I had an outdoor shower, that would really be, the best, but doing what I can indoors for now. Hey, if you live in the UK or Europe, you gotta come see me and Eric live at a live show we are doing in Manchester on August 19th. We are going to be performing with Jasper Cartwright of Three Black Halflings and Games and Feelings and a special guest. We're going to play games, we're going to answer advice questions, and more. So if you live in the UK or Europe, if you want to visit people in Manchester, now is your time. Go to gamesandfeelings.com/live or click the link in the description to get your tickets. It's going to be so much fun. I promise. We are schlepping all the way over to England. We're going to make it worth your while. gamesandfeelings.com/live. Welcome to our newest patrons, Jess and Grace. We so appreciate you becoming patrons. You let us do this podcast. By supporting us on Patreon, you are making sure that we can keep making a show that we love and we know you love too. We hope you are enjoying Party Planning, which is the bi-weekly audio and video podcast you get in addition to all the other bonus stuff of bloopers and bonus notes and one-on-one time with Eric in Game Master office hours. And you can even, by the way, a couple people have done it, you really should too, play a custom one-shot with us, the hosts. We can play a fun one-page RPG of your choosing, and it's a ton of fun. Every time we've done this, it's been an incredible, wonderful time, and I think you should do it. Join today at patreon.com/jointhepartypod. Support us for as little as $5 at patreon.com/jointhepartypod. This week at Multitude, Eric came on to Spirits with a fantastic episode idea, which is a bracket of monsters that sell you stuff. You seriously have to check this one out. Even if you're not a regular Spirits listener, this one is a ton of fun. Come for our thoughts on Gritty, stay for our thoughts on Godzilla, and of course, finish strong with a real kind of power ranking of those monster cereal mascots. So much fun. Look up Spirits in your podcast app or go to spiritspodcast.com. We are sponsored this week by 20-Sided Store. And I got to tell you, we talk a lot about the merits of, shopping at your friendly local game store, shopping at 20-Sided Store in particular. If you don't have a game store near you and you're like, God, I wish I had that, make 20-Sided your local game store. You can go ahead and make all kinds of amazing purchases online. I almost said delicious. I mean, they're delicious too. But the thing I wanted to shout out this week is their tote bags. I think you can purchase them, but they also give them to you with a purchase of like a certain size. And they're incredibly sturdy. And I have used them to move so much stuff as Eric and I have moved apartments. So shout out 20-Sided Store. Shout out to your tote bags. Thanks so much. And listen, next time you're in the store in person in Williamsburg, Brooklyn, or if you go to 20sidedstore.com, spell out that word, 20sidedstore.com, use the code PIRATE for 20% off your order. Finally, this show is sponsored by BetterHelp. Often in life, you may sort of experience this thing where you're like, God, I could do one of a few things. Maybe you're not sure what the right thing is to do. Maybe you feel paralyzed or anxious or like there's so much pressure on you because you're not sure what to do next. And whether you're dealing with big life choices around like your career or your relationships, or just feeling overwhelmed by the choices in daily life, which definitely gets to me sometimes, therapy is a really, really great tool to figure out how to deal with those moments and to practice before you get into a situation situation like that, or even to talk through with your therapist, hey, I'm not really sure what to do. Help me understand what the best option would be for me. And I know for me, when I could not find a therapist that I liked, that was taking new patients, that I could afford in person, I used BetterHelp. And it was really, really helpful to be able to have a flexible and convenient way to meet with a therapist online. Just fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist, and you can switch therapists at any time for no additional charge. It's one of the big things holding me back from in-person therapy was like, well, what am I going to do? Like pay for a first appointment with like 3 different people and then figure out which one I like. So the fact that with BetterHelp, you can just with the click of a button find a new therapist was super helpful to me. Let therapy be your map with BetterHelp. Visit betterhelp.com/join the party today and get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/join the party. And now let's get back to the show. Meanwhile, over outside the competitor village, Troy's hanging around outside the stadium as the kiosks shut down and tourists make their way to their accommodation for the night, and the late night vendors of various grubs, those two.
Oh, yeah. Make a roll.
Oh, sure.
Oh, no.
5.
5. You had definitely tried to go over to the rot grub vendor. Out. No rot grubs.
No.
Troy's like, oh no, I think I got them all. Oh no. But he's hanging around until the moon reaches its apex ? And it's midnight.
Sure.
How do moon work?
How do
How did
moon
moon
work?
work? I don't know. It's out during the day sometimes, guys. I don't know.
It's wild.
It's wild you can see both the sun and the moon at the same time when you think
Yes.
about it.
It's like they don't talk to each other or something.
I know, they
I
should
know.
know.
We really
They
got to
should
talk to
Why?
each other.
It's like, who's watching the kids? That's what I think when I see the sun and the moon in the sky at the same time.
know. Troy, you're standing there. It's quiet. You hear parties and raucous behavior happening out on the other side of town. You're waiting outside of the steps, and you hear a crash of trash cans falling over.
Troy looks over.
Who goes there?
Me,
Who's me?
Troy. You ever think about what it would life be like if I was called Trey?
Yes, it would be a really different experience.
Yeah.
You see 3 Lips hopping out, shaking a slug banana peel off of his foot, and he's still holding the rifle that he's been using over the competition.
Whoa, they don't lock that up, take that away from you?
No, it's the only thing that I can hold onto. So I brought it from the bunks, so it's mine. So, no. They tried to, but no.
Sorry, I was trying to make a joke, but now I'm sad.
Yeah, well, same. About 3 Lips kind of gestures around. All this. So, sorry you're sad, cool pirate Troy. Your dangerous life and bucking expectations and stuff. And not fated to die, just dying like from a cool story, cool thing that would happen to you.
First of all, pirates die much more often than any other kind of green folk. That's definitely true. And I knew what I was getting into coming out here, but I didn't think about what it would be like for my brothers in arms, what I left behind. I thought about my brothers. Don't care about them. They don't care about me. But I should have cared about you guys, and I didn't. And I was just excited about going out. You guys seemed excited for me, and I didn't think about it more than that because I was interested in me and my journey and me being a pirate, me being a sharpshooter. And God, I was so excited to see you 3 when we saw you in that shipwreck, pulled you out of those depths. You were definitely going to get up by a big crab pretty soon, by the way. Glad you didn't. But no, that's not the point. The point is I wanted to say I am sorry that I did not write, and I am sorry I left in the first place. I wish I took you guys with me. Because I'm not sorry I left, but I'm sorry I left you.
You know, that's not really an apology when you end something with like, oh, my life's so cool, I'm Troy Riptide, I'm living this cool thing, and I wish I could have taken you with me, but I couldn't. Like, what is that? It's nothing.
I could have. You're right. It's not that I couldn't have. I didn't think about it, and I think that's worse.
Yeah, it's definitely worse.
I'm sorry. I want to hear about your life. I want to hear about what you're doing, and I want to help you if I can.
No, you don't.
Yeah, that's why I'm here.
No, you're here because you got invited. Because it sounds like you're a pirate of renown, and people know who you are, and then you just happen to run into me. You're not here because of me. It's just circumstantial. It just so happened that I'm in a situation that is that's put together, and then you're just gonna swoop in and fix it like that? That's not. It's not how anything works. Just because you got out doesn't mean you can like everything just works like that. It doesn't. I am fated. This is what's going to happen. I can wiggle out of it, and I can ask the king, and I can throw myself at the feet of Lord Cavendish. But like, if they're using this as an excuse, what am I supposed to do? They'll just pluck me and throw me off the side of the cliff, and then I'm gone. And if that's what they want, I can't stop it. You have the ability. You got the ability to leave, but in only the way that your story that you. This is the beginning of an incredible adventure for Troy Riptide.
Well,
So-
I could stop it.
No, you can't.
Yeah, I can.
No, you can't.
Why not? Hai owes me like 1,000 favors.
I don't think that's how favors work.
It is when your stupid brother became the king.
What? What? What?
What?
What?
What?
Hey, what?
Hey, what?
Hey, what?
Hey, what?
You know, you kind of lose your lie. I know. I wasn't paying attention that much, but even I know you lose your place in line for the Craggish throne if you disappear and become a pirate.
That's why I gave it up to become a pirate for 2 years out on the Great Salt Sea, bring glory to the crags.
That's an excuse. No, you're not. You're never going to come back.
Yes, I am. I'm going to find the salmon. I'm going to bring glory to my family. I'm going to bring everlasting glory to the crags. Yes, it's fun, but that's what I'm here for.
You're living a fantasy. Troy breaks down.
All right, Three Lips Man. I just wanted to save you from certain death, and I mean it. Whether or not you forgive me, I am sorry that I left and I did not bring you with me. I'm sorry I didn't think about your feelings, and I'm sorry I probably never would have if I didn't run into you on that shipwreck. I got a lot of growing up to do.
I miss you so much.
I miss you too, man. I talk about
No,
you
you
and
don't.
Rob all the
No,
time.
you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't. Okay, here's one. You know what you
Want
can
to
do
come
for
meet
me?
a religious dweeb because I talk to you?
No, I don't. No,
All
I
right.
don't. You know what? There's something you can do for me.
Name it.
You have first choice in the duel, right?
Yeah.
Pick me.
Why would I do that, man? I'm not going to be responsible for that.
You know, they have magicians and diviners. They don't, most of the time, they don't die. I read up on the rules. I read up on the histories. I read up on the other I read up on the other Crags competitors. Even at the beginning, they didn't know what they were doing. Most of the people don't die in the duel. People wouldn't compete. Challenge me.
All right. I'm done thinking I know better than you. So if that's what you want, that's what I'll do.
It's what I want. If you want to help, do it. Do you trust me?
I do. I don't know if you trust me, but I know I trust you with everything.
Well, let's see. You're not as secret as if you think you are. Lily Rose knows. The guards know. You don't
Yeah.
look that different. You just have you're just dirty.
Yeah. That's true. We don't shower as often as I thought, and if I knew that, it might have impacted my decision to become a pirate. But no, it's fine. I mean, they know where I am, roughly, out here.
Yeah, no one thinks, yeah. They know you're here. You're not as disappeared as you think you are.
I didn't run away, dude. I sought adventure. and glory, and I'm gonna bring it back or die trying.
I would have thought that you spent enough time out here to know that's the same thing.
I'm not gonna lie, of course I got personal glory as I go for glory for the rest of us, but
Yeah. Well, why don't you rub some of that personal glory on me a little bit?
you want me to pull my punches? You want to win?
No. Do your best. Just let me try.
Okay. Well, no one knows my weak spots better than you, bud.
Yeah. I gotta go.
All right. Oh, Troy pulls out of his pocket the handkerchief from Rob that he has divided up into 3 parts and gives one to 3 lips. Till next time we're together, you know? Just hang on to this for me.
Yeah. Okay. I gotta go.
See you on the field.
3 Lips takes a step away and then runs back and grabs you in a big hug
Troy weeps manly tears,
and then releases you and walks quickly away.
and Troy sits down on the steps to think a little bit before he heads back.
It's morning of the final day here at the Bullseye Games. We're here at Small Key Stadium, and we're ready to see how this final round shakes out. Kid Cervantes continues his streak of winning Bullseye games. We're going to see if some of these upstarts, including young Troy Riptide of the Sea Whip Pirates, has a chance to take the prize. This is an all-day event. Please make sure to bring your tickets in, but you can wander in and out as much as you can. The first duel begins when the sunflowers are reaching at the top of the sky.
No one's sure exactly what that will be. It could be 12:15, could be 1:36. Who knows?
We're not taking time. It's a vibe. It's a vibe. It's a vibe.
Yeah, so I think Cammy is going to meet with Alicia.
Hell yeah.
And can we fast forward to getting to the mountain, I suppose?
Yeah, for sure. I think it's good. I think, Troy, you have an early call because the day 3, the distance, the duels, kind of an all-day thing.
Mhm.
So you got to get there relatively early. Your matches are kind of spread out throughout the day, especially if you end up winning.
Yes.
Umbi, what do you want to do? I like the idea that there was like a tarp over you because like that's the only thing big enough to be a blanket, and now it's like you're just under a big tarp with,
Yeah.
with rags on.
You're like a kitten under a full-size blanket.
Yeah.
So funny.
Hello? Hello? Ah!
Crackle, 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 crackle. Umbi asleep outside wearing just rags of clothes.
The thing they don't tell you about potions of climbing is the hangover afterwards.
Oh.
Potion of growth.
Ha-ha! Get up, old sir! What a fabulous night. I felt alive. I felt like, I had that feeling, what do you call it? It's like your drink. It's like there's tea inside you that's bubbling up and you don't know where it's going.
Yeah, that's called passion, baby.
Oh, fun! No, fun. I felt
fun.
passion.
Fun.
Yeah. Passion is like when the tea's too hot and then you throw it at someone to establish dominance.
Well, we should get you to the stadium Archimedes. I don't want you to be late. And, we should pick up some, Pedialyte, maybe?
I need the drink with electrolytes in it.
Yeah.
It goes right in through my roots.
Yeah, I need the Rooterade.
Rooterade, yeah.
Root oxygen bar.
Ooh, good.
That's bad for roots. Don't do that.
Hell yeah. All right, Cammy, you want to go on your special adventure looking for the inside-outside volcano?
Yes, of course, obviously. I think I also left a little note for Havana being like, please take care of Troy while I'm not there.
Hey, Julia, give me just a straight D20 roll for me.
CX.
A CX?
CX.
A CX?
Very good. It's kind of low.
Yeah.
This time we were looking for low numbers, actually, Eric.
Well,
so-
maybe.
You
I
were
don't
looking
know.
for- you were
Yeah.
looking for low
It's
numbers?
opposite day.
It's true. Here's something interesting. When Cammy left, early,
Before dawn.
before dawn, Aurello is not back yet.
That's fine. I don't care.
Yeah. Just wanted you to know.
All right.
On a C with a CX.
With the CX.
With a
Okay.
CX.
CX.
So yeah, Cam, you're heading out. I like the idea that this is like you're meeting your friend to go on a hike.
Yeah.
You're just like out there like drinking a tea.
Cammy's got like a little to-go mug and it like hands one to Alicia when she arrives and is like, it's been so long since we've gotten to do something like this. Would you like to go see a man who does magic?
You had me at man.
Okay. I forgot how hot for it you were.
That's the second most recognizable adjective about me. Mm-hmm. After, you guessed it, loving.
Delightful.
I'm just kidding. It was smelly. Let's go.
Not for me.
I love it. I also like the idea you're like in this like coastal almost fishing village and they have like an old, like a real 1950s style downtown strip with like a big, you know, like a big sign with arrows pointing in all directions.
Of course.
And I think that one, like, it's like center of the Great Salt Sea, the crags, Overstock, etc. And then there's an arrow pointing like 1.4 kilometers away. That's right. Verda Stello is on the metric system.
Of course. What else would they be?
Why else would they be there? It's like 1.4 kilometers away, lip of the upside down, right side up volcano. Because as this is a series of islands, it's an archipelago. Although it is farther north where it's kind of chilly, this series of islands is built on an inactive volcano.
Sure. That's how islands work.
Yeah, you know how they do.
Love it.
Inactive as far as we know.
Wink.
Wink.
Yeah. So there is a lip, and I think it's like an uphill hike. You know, starts as a pretty dense forest as you get outside of the town. But as you go up and up and up, it becomes more rocky, and then you can actually go to the lip of the dormant volcano.
Okay.
I think as you reach the top, you realize it's actually pretty. I mean, I don't know if you've ever been to like a volcano
Can't
or
say I have.
like an earth formation that's existed for an extended period of time that's no longer doing that thing. But it's just like, wow, look at this big hole that's just out there, just at the top of this giant hill. You come over the ridge, and then it just like the horizon opens up, and you're looking down kind of into this ravine almost. It's not a hole. The majority of it looks like is now just this ravine, this sloped interior area. But as you put your head over, you see that there is, over to your right, there is a platform that you can walk over and go into this little house that's almost floating on the edge, attached to this small platform, floating on the edge of this upside down, inside out volcano.
Exciting.
Cool.
Yeah. Cammy, give me an Arcana check.
Oh, I love an Arcana check. Wow.
They're so good at that.
It's a 14 plus. What do I have for Arcana? 4. 18.
18. With an 18, you realize it's not actually floating. It's just kind of flush against the way that the ravine slopes. And you look down, and it's actually a reverse wizard tower. You know, wizard towers go up. This goes down into the ravine.
Incredible.
And you might know wizard towers because, you know, magic users love, like, verticality. They're super into it. Baba Rutabaga had like a parapet on her cabin that she just never used. She just liked it.
Naturally. Cammy's going to be like, well, let's get going. And just like going to go down, I guess, and knock on the door and just yell, Avast ye!
We're just doing it? I guess we're just doing it.
Yeah.
All right, we're doing it. Cammy, you've gotten so bold since I left you, but that also is what happens when a child turns into an adult.
That's true.
Everything's different about you, especially as you went through the life cycles as of green folk.
You're still the same, though, Alicia.
That's fair. I never change, especially after the reconstructive surgery I've had.
They fixed your body, but they couldn't fix the stink.
Nope, that's a side effect.
I asked them to keep it. I paid extra for them to keep it. And I want to say, you know this about me, but I'm going to say it again to declare here because we're saying it in a different place. My body was reconstructed after severe injuries. So it looks like it's different because that's the only way the doctors were able to put me together.
Yeah, they didn't have all the parts.
They did it. And best doctor team, especially one of them was a man.
Whoa. I know a man doctor.
Yo, you do?
Yeah,
Incredible.
I know. They're a rarity.
So there's at least 2 in Verda Stello.
Crazy.
Havana is not unique, but he is special.
Incredible. You're just going to knock on the door?
Yeah. And yell, Avast ye!
The door, as you knock, it kind of just creaks open. Like it's already been opened, and the knock just kind of opened it up. And then you hear, Avast ye, ye, echoing going down, which is scary.
It is.
I don't like it. That's Eric. That's just Eric giving color.
You don't like your own word picture?
I was going to say, you don't have to scare yourself.
I just think it's pretty scary.
It is.
That echoes usually go up,
Yeah.
and
Or
it
out.
going down is scary.
It is.
I don't like it. So you can poke your head in, and as you look down, you see that there is a winding spiral staircase that is leading down, and as soon as it turns the corner, you can't see.
I think Cammy goes, Avast ye, Alphonse!
Fonz.
I assume you're down there, but I don't have time to climb all these stairs. Could you please come up?
Up.
Well, all right, then I guess.
Hold on, let me try. Snickle Fritz. Fritz.
Now, what does that word mean?
Oh, it's just a thing I yell in caves.
Oh, okay. Sounds fun.
Yeah, it's an old Spelunker's term that actually gives the best ratio of response in an echo. Go.
Does Eric Silver actually do this in real life? Who can say? I don't know.
Snickle Fritz!
He should.
Take me to caves! I'll try it!
Here's what I'm gonna do.
Sure.
Scoop out Nani.
Okay.
Little kiss.
Oh no.
Prepare an action
Okay.
for a spellcasting action on Nani.
Okay.
Reach out. Drop Nani
Smart. That's what you got to do.
down the tower.
Down the tower?
Down the tower, and I'm gonna immediately switch into her eyes. And then the moment that I see the ground, I'm gonna cast Swift Flight on her.
So it's not falling. You want her to roll down the stairs?
No, I figured since there's a spiral staircase, there's probably like a hole in the middle that goes all the way down.
No, there's not. That's what I'm
Oh.
saying. It's like, as soon as you turn the corner, it's like the center of the tower
No, I'm
going
not gonna
down.
roll Nani down.
That's
the
why I
stairs.
didn't get a
Roll
chance.
Nani
That's why I
down.
wanted to explain
Roll
it.
Nani down.
That's why I wanted to get a chance to explain it. No. As soon as you turn the corner, you can't see anything. It's like, imagine a solid center that the spiral staircase revolves around.
Almost like a lighthouse staircase kind of thing.
Yeah, like a lighthouse,
Castle
yeah.
staircase, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess I won't just drop Nani then.
You can if you want.
No, it's not gonna do anything. I thought this would be faster. No, it's fine.
No, yes, you also, and as you look inside, you see that everything is like, it's almost like walking down the stairs to a finished basement. It's like everything's kind of wood paneled in there. And that's also why the echoes sound so good, because it's bouncing off of the wood instead of just like, I don't know, medieval stone. And it's almost like homey, but it's certainly dark.
Okay. Can I look around for like a bell or something?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, give me a perception check.
Okay. That's pretty good. A dirty 20. 17 plus 3.
A dirty 20.
Dirty
Wow.
20.
There's a velvet rope just hanging on like the first step down. Kind of like you're at this landing here. As you look out, you see that there's also like a cross stitch on the wall that says home sweet home.
Great.
Amazing.
Erica, I don't want to know about you, but it might be a sticky hand actually instead of a velvet rope.
No, Brandon, it's a velvet rope, but good thought. Good thought.
Cammy's gonna walk over to it and with her mouth as she pulls it go, ding-a-ling-a-ling.
When you pull it and you hear the ding-a-ling-a-ling, you hear something open up behind you. As you turn in the wall, you see something open up below you, and you see just hundreds of croquet balls start to pour out of this compartment that opens up. And I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
No.
Oh my.
That's so funny. Oh, I rolled really fucking good though. 19 minus 1 for an 18.
18, incredible. You hold on to the
Like,
velvet
pick up
rope.
your legs. Yeah.
You hold on to the velvet rope. Unfortunately, I rolled a 7 minus 1 for 6 for Smelly Haze, who goes, "Oh!"
no!
Does she just fall, or is she falling down the stairs?
She is falling down the stairs and she is like falling and tripping on the croquet balls as they go clunk, 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 down all of the stairs, and she's continually falling. There's no banisters here!
I'm going to cast Swift Flight on her so that she can lift herself over the croquet balls.
What's the distance on that?
Swift Flight, bonus action. Oh, nope, I can't do that because it's touch.
This touch? Yeah, I feel like if you try to grab her, you can do it, but she is going down the stairs. She is rounding the corner.
Can I Nerf ball Nani after her to do the touch?
Let's see. Make a dex check for me.
7 minus 1 for a 6.
Oh, no.
Boom!
Just
And then
whacked against the wall.
You see Nani slide down the wall.
Sorry, baby.
Oh!
Absolutely brutal.
As it gets fainter and fainter and fainter as Smelly Haze continues to scream and trip and scoot and whoa her way down the tower.
Is there anything behind where all these croquet balls came out of, or it was just a trap?
No, it's just a trap.
Okay, cool. Cammy sighs, walks over, picks up Nani from where she splatted against the wall, and slowly descends the stairs, being like, we're not going to get back in time for Troy's first trial, I don't think.
I rolled another 7.
Incredible.
As it gets fainter and fainter and fainter as Smelly continues to slide down this wizard tower.
How's it going over there, Eric? I see you rolling some dice.
Here's the thing about this trap. Every time you trip, you fail, the DC goes up by 2. So right now the DC is 21.
Can she even roll that?
No.
Oh, okay. So she gotta go all the way down. All right.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I tried to roll a nat 20. I've rolled 7 times.
Keep going. Cabby's just still going down the stairs. Pop, 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 pop. These are some long stairs. Wow.
And Cammy, deep below you, that almost it's a rumble at your feet, you feel a crash.
Well, there's the bottom.
Incredible. Cammy, you take a sweet time walking down the stairs, and there's a door at the bottom that's been thrown off of its hinges. And as you look in, you're inside of a old school gymnasium. Wood floors, metal painted red, everything red and white, and that old 1950s gold yellow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And there's old-timey exercise equipment everywhere. There's a pommel horse and one of those machines that just vibrates your body.
Yep.
And some really old rubber band athletics. And some things are pushed over because there are hundreds and hundreds of croquet balls that are also now in the room. And you see that the body of Smelly Haze is sprawled out on the hardwood floor, just petals everywhere. And her head is the other way around.
Is she still alive, Eric?
No!
No, she's fully dead?
She's fully dead!
Holy
God.
shit.
Well, I don't have any, revivification or anything, so...
Well,
Cammy is going to cry, I guess. Didn't expect my friend to fully die during this trap, but
Wow.
fun DMing.
what a smelly end to a smelly character.
Dog, I can't do anything about these dice. I'm sorry. She took a lot of damage. I added a D10 every time she tripped.
Jesus Christ.
That'll do it.
That'll do it.
Well, sorry, Smelly.
Well, R.I.P., I guess. Cammy fully weeps and then looks around to get revenge, I guess. Julia herself is not super emotionally invested in this character. I thought she was fun. But Cammy would be fully weeping and probably plotting some revenge.
Oh,
Sure.
No.
The smelly pear tree you weren't a fan of, Julia?
I like her. She seems fun.
For sure.
She did kidnap Cammy at one point, but...
That's what happens.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what, Eric? It's funny because before the session got started, I was like, I should check to see if I even have Revivify as an option. Because, like, God forbid something happens to, like, Troy or Three Lips. And I was like,
Right.
no, I don't have any Revivify. That probably won't be, like, a problem, though. So,
It's just hilarious to me, Eric, that the first time you've ever killed a character in 7 years
Yep.
has been a smelly pear tree lady.
Yeah, they die sometimes. All right, so Cammy, you're the first person in your new life who was your parental figure is down on the ground next to you.
Oh boy. When you put it that way.
And you're in this old-timey gymnasium. Give you a perception check.
Nat 20.
Incredible, nat 20.
I would like that for other things.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah,
all
nat
right,
20.
dice.
As you're in there, you're looking around through tears, of course. And you see that there is a kind of like an old-timey, I guess what we would understand to be basketball, but like there's no backboard. It's kind of just like a net on kind of like a raised platform that's 10 feet up. And you see that there's a basketball-sized ball in that net. And then below that, you're seeing a bunch of different other balls. There's like a golf-sized ball, and there's a tennis-sized ball, and there's like kind of like a larger medicine ball that's underneath that net as well. And then you also see that there is a double doors on the far side of the room, and there are 6 round platforms in front of those double doors. They're kind of like, I guess, if you've ever seen like, the strongest man competitions, like the Atlas balls, how they're put on pedestals that are made for being, they're circular because you're like picking up these big circular stones. They're made to hold like circular balls, right? So these platforms are made to hold circular balls.
Cool.
And there's a small one, and a slightly bigger 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 one.
Cammy goes out loud. Puzzles are very fun a lot of times, but not when my mentor just got killed by your silly little puzzles. I'm just here to let you know that the big thing that you put together is probably going to get destroyed. But now I don't really care if your stupid island gets destroyed, so I'm gonna leave. But just letting you know. Goodbye. Cammy just turns around. Cammy's not doing a fucking puzzle right now. Fuck that. Absolutely fucking not. A puzzle where I gotta lift shit? Absolutely not.
Incredible.
You hear a crackle, and you look up, and there's like an old-timey PA system on the wall, and you hear,
Well, if you do the puzzle, maybe I can help you out of this particular situation. Because that's good.
Particular situation being the death of my friend?
I don't want to give hints. Because that's kind of against the whole point of the puzzle. But if you do it...
My friend isn't dead anymore?
No.
No to what?
No, she won't be dead anymore.
To your stupid
If you do the puzzle,
Fine.
use your head.
Puzzle.
I didn't think Eric would bring back the puzzle cleric for this campaign, but I'm very excited to see the puzzle cleric.
oh yeah, just making people do puzzles.
Yeah.
All right, where are these stupid balls? They're up in the...
There's one in the net, and there are 3 more below it,
Okay.
and then there are 6 platforms.
1 in the net, 3 below it.
Yeah.
6 platforms.
Yes. I will say with the nat 20, the small platform is kind of the same size as the golf size ball,
That would make sense.
etc.
Yes.
Julia, I do want to remind you have a lot of croquet balls lying all around the body of your mentor.
Yes, I do. I'm going to go ahead and...
In case that's helpful.
I'm going to go ahead and cast Scurry on the balls so they all scurry into place.
Sure.
Ooh.
I like the idea that they make little legs with like with like old Converse sneakers, and they hustle over.
I think they're little chicken legs, but maybe they also have Converse.
Oh, they can be chicken legs with Converse sneakers. Yeah, for sure.
We're all here.
So
Why don't we give chickens Converse sneakers, guys? We should give chickens.
They don't need them.
So they run over, they hustle over. The 4 out of 6 of the platforms are filled. There is a kind of like smallish sized platform that you're missing, and there's kind of a medium-sized one. So in order, it would be golf ball-sized ball, and also in my head, these are all like, I don't know if you've ever seen like the oldest type of soccer ball, but they're kind of just like stitched together
Like
with
leather ones.
with leather, and these are all like stitched together with vines and stuff.
Cool.
Okay.
So there's like a small one. So there's golf ball, tennis ball, blank, blank, basketball, medicine ball.
Okay. I'm going to put one of the croquet balls, I guess, in place of whichever one it fits in. I guess it would be the third one instead of the fourth one.
Yes, it would be the third one. So you're missing this fourth one.
Make sure you do 2 rests in between, Julie.
Again. I rolled a nat 20 on perception.
Or what are you looking for?
Are there any other, like, ball-shaped things in the room? Or do I just, like, sit on it?
There's certainly other ball-shaped things in the room, but no, like, athletic equipment.
Oh, it's weird. The head of your mentor is perfectly shaped to
damn it. Cammy stares at the PA system and is just like, looks the most terrifying you've seen, Cammy, ever, which is saying something.
Make an intimidation check real quick.
There's like steam literally coming off of you.
Intimidation is a +3, so a 16.
Wonderful. Okay. Good to know. Yeah. I'm scared. I'm afraid.
Cammy walks over and touches the head of Alicia.
Okay, you don't have to do that. It can be any head. You already solved the puzzle. It can be any head.
You just want me to lay my head down on this hole, basically?
This puzzle is a lot more jocular when someone's partner isn't dead on the ground. I'm aware. I'm letting this. I should not even be helping you as much as I am to keep the spirit of this puzzle.
Cammy just lays her head down on the thing, still staring at the PA system.
And then you hear a trumpet.
No, turn it off.
As the doors swing open, and we cut back to Small Key Stadium as the light of the noonday sun where the sunflowers are looking all the way up in the sky, catching off of the sea glass, and they're introducing day 3.
All right, it is time for Distance, the dueling tournament. Troy Riptide, because Kid Cervantes has the first bye, you get to choose who you want to duel first. Who do you want that to be?
3 lips, sir. It's gotta be my countryman.
Ooh.
Are you also from the Crags, Troy Riptide?
This is the mayor. This is Mayor Moonbeam, who's being the master of ceremonies.
Sure am. Crags born, Crags all die.
Crags.
It seems like the Crags contingent are here. Gentlemen, please step to the center of the dueling arena.
You see that there is there's kind of like a big circle that is etched in the ground for you to step on with like little chalk lines for you to step at.
Yeah, Troy will walk forward.
With his back straight and his gun on his shoulder, 3 Lips takes his position and be like,
and so you all know what you're fighting for. Here is our prize.
The mayor takes a glass box that has the cloud key in it and puts it in the center of the platform and stands back.
Well, no one knows what this magical artifact can do, but I will sure find out when someone wins it.
And you hear like a little giggle from the crowd.
Weird. Okay.
You're like,
all right, let's get the duel going.
And then Troy, you feel as the platform starts to rise.
Cool.
Whoa.
And now you are 30, 40, 50 feet in the air.
Cool.
Even with the tops, with the crown of Small Key Island. Troy, you also look down at your feet and you see that there's a microphone. And 3 Lips reaches down and grabs his microphone and be like,
I just want to say that this is incredibly important for me.
And as we cut back to Cammy, the double doors swing open and you see a stout man, fully leafed, much like Piney before, but instead, these are laurel leaves that are braided together. This man is stout, not like Cresco, who's literally a square, but almost feels as wide as he is tall, with his chest puffed out and a laurel crown upon his head. You also see he's floating 3 inches above the ground. And 3 Lips says,
I'm glad that Troy Riptide decided to call me out. However, I'm unable to continue.
And Cammy, this laurel man, steps in front of you and says, well, I know I helped you out a lot, but it's kind of against the spirit of competition.
Oh.
And 3 Lips says,
it is against the laws of all of the countries in Verda Stello for me to fire on a member of the royal family.
Oh, fuck.